Okay, Carlo, we're back to the debriefing. Today, what we've been trying to do, it was shifting from like cruising control to boost, turbo boost, shift to turbo boost mentality. Okay, so it's important for you that you describe to me what you've been watching, observing, seeing, the difference between these two modalities, okay? Because they are very important in order to manage the, the mental part of the game, but also the physical part. Because when you find somebody not so strong, you can start with this part, and of course you will be in control. You will lose less energies, and your game is to be solid and consistent, but without too much effort. Okay? There might be times in which you will find very strong player, maybe even stronger than you with the number on the ranking, and then you have to enter into this kind of trance, agonistic trance. Okay? So Carlo, today we made the turbo boost mode, which is completely different from the control mode which we made yesterday. These are two types of mindset that we've been experiencing during these 4 days. I want to ask you which are for you the main differences between this one and this. What did you see?
So, completely different approach how to play. So, when we decided to be in this way,
You mean turbo?
Yeah,
Okay.
on the turbo mode, I was convinced from the first moment how to play, how to choose the point. So I was talking to myself and I was deciding I will serve along the line and then I will make a cross. So I was pre-visualizing what I have to do, and I tried to do it all the time. Never mind if the ball was out or on the net, but at least I was sticking to what I committed. I was, let me say, more jumping and more self-talking, and this gave me more confidence. So as more I was applying those 4 points, as better I was playing.
Okay, perfect. So actually, and have you ever tried to play this mode? The first set, you did it. Even if you didn't recognize you did, you were in control mode. Okay? So this is not negative, huh? This is not negative. The main, problem is you lose self-esteem, you lose self-confidence. Okay? So what I want to teach you today is that you have to play tennis, this mode. Okay? Always. Okay? That means when you go on court, never mind, no fears, no doubts, just decide what you have to do. And the day before you step on court to compete, because you have a tournament, whatever happens, you have decided to stick on your game plan. You never change what you're going to do. Okay? There is no space for doubts, there is no space for fear. You're playing tennis and you're having fun playing this way. Okay? So that means you decide your game plan before, which is actually also your game identity. So, who are you when you step on court to compete? What kind of player are you? Are you a net player? No. Are you a baseline player?
Yeah, I'm a baseline, quite regular, that try to offend whenever it's possible.
Perfect. Okay. That means that, if somebody is playing with you in a very consistent way, you don't let your mind thinking about the doubts. You keep hitting like crazy the ball, okay? With power, without any doubts, okay? As you did in the second set, right? Okay, self-talk. The self-talk is completely different from, in control mode, which is actually a modality which is completely useful because along the match you cannot always stay, if you're not Rafa Nadal, always in the turbo boost because it's very,
Expensive.
It's very expensive in
mental,
terms of mental energy and also body energy. Okay, so the self-talk is very proactive. So this way you have to talk to yourself like if you were the boss of yourself. The big boss. Okay, no space for doubting, no space for fearing. Do what you have to do. Okay, so visualizing what you want to do before is going to happen. Try to make things happen. Okay, try to make things happen. Okay, so you decide you want to serve, kick serve on the backhand, and then you want to try to make an inside in. Go for it, do it, just do it. Okay, no matter what, even if you mistake, if you make an unforced error, no problem. The most important thing here in mental tennis is do the right thing. Okay, so if in that case you want to play a winner and the ball goes on the net, as I showed you before, you don't have to yellow at yourself. It's fine. Try to stay positive with yourself, okay? Try to talk to yourself in a very good way, because otherwise you're going to get depressed or you're going to get too nervous and you cannot manage the anger, okay?
Yeah, fine. Today I was forgiving myself because at least I was pre-visualizing what to do and I tried to do it. So if it didn't happen, I was not blaming myself, but to say I was quite calm because I thought that I'm gonna to do it.
So I want to tell you something, guys. Okay. Yesterday we made the exercise on being consistent, and it was perfect. He did it. Today the exercise was try to enter into this turbo mode, and in the second set I explained to him how to do it and he did it. Okay, so never mind, it doesn't matter the score, it's not important the outcome. What is very important in mental tennis is the performance. Okay, so he felt satisfied. I asked him, how do you feel when you play this mode? Because this has to be your mode whenever you go on court to compete. I feel a lot of satisfaction because even if I mistake, I visualized that I wanted to try to do it. I wanted to do it to win the point. So there is a huge difference between not knowing what to do and knowing every point what to do. So most important thing, and the last thing is this week, play just one point at the time. Okay? So it's very important you use the poses. You take your time, you use the towel to dry your face, and you visualize what you want to do. And memorize, this is absolutely important, this will ever be your way to play tennis from now on. Okay? No space for doubts, no space for fears. You decide, you are the owner of your destiny, in life as in tennis. And if your opponent is much better than you, okay, fantastic, you applaud him. But he has to win. Don't give away your match. And a way not to give away your match is knowing what to do every time. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay.